Hello everybody and welcome back to Alan Wake, episode 3, where we're currently experiencing some technical difficulties right now. I hope the stream is going out. My monitor PC just doesn't seem to want to cooperate and load. I'm just getting the lovely chrome white screen. Bloody Windows update. I should have tested it. Maybe I should have waited another 15 minutes. Or maybe restarted the computer again. But welcome in there, Mr. Penguin, Gary, and JD. Welcome in there, everybody. I just why won't this load? Why is Twitch so failed to load module? Why is Twitch so useless? Bear with me. I know you want to load. Oh, I'm getting the spinny thing. It hasn't come up saying failed to load module this time. Yay! I can now see everything on my laptop at my feet. Okay. Okay, what was I saying? Welcome in there, everybody. Today we are on episode 3, Ransom. We're going to follow the same format as what we've done for the past 2 weeks. We're going to play through the episode, and then we will play through it again, but obviously not like play through it all the way, and we'll have a little behind the scenes look. When we come across the night springs, we will do the zoom in as close as we can to the screen so that we can see what's going on. Same as last week when we saw those books, but we'll jump out and we'll have a look at the book straight away. Okay, let's fire this up. Better put some audio on for you. Yeah, that one should be alright. That one's okay. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Gary!
Okay, Act 1, On the Run.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please.
Evening Mayhem?
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl.
Now that we're in the game, we're past that intro because I don't like to talk over the cinematics. Once again, welcome in there, Mayhem and Happy Cat Lady. And I see that the dysentery is already flowing. JD, using his power of double dysentery, somehow got, I think I'm a penguin, to give dysentery to Mayhem. What's that there? When are you going to play a good game? Oof. It might be a while, Gary. We'll have to check the schedule. Have a little wander through here.
Famous writer. When I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing you wrote. So much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle.
I'm playing a game tomorrow, though, Gary, that I'm hoping that you guys might slightly like it. There's no guarantee. Can I climb over this? No. Right, let's go to what's her name's trailer. But welcome in there, everybody.
Take you to Rose's trailer.
What sort of mischief he has all been causing today?
Happy_cat_lady. It's time to put our crumpet sharing skills to the test. Can we strike a crumpet sharing pact for the greater good of humanity?
That sounds like a good plan. Surely that's an offer that Happy Cat Lady can't refuse. And did I hear somebody typing in bloody SnowRunner? Well, that Ravenholm, a good game is SnowRunner. You've had your opportunity, but you chose no. Is that actually is that thing still going, or is it finished? I don't even know what percentage you've got it to. Where did that bloke go? Oh, there he is. Just out of early curiosity, can we get inside of these? No, there's nothing in there. And Happy Cat says no. I don't like anything you play. Oh, I have to join the club then. 6 days left and 22%. Well, there you go. If you work really, really hard, you might be able to make it, and I'll play SnowRunner on Sunday.
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy. But
Exactly. I keep telling you, nobody likes the SnowRunners.
I knew both Jagger and Zane before they both met, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
I guess I won't have to reinstall it. Saying that, I think when we started the challenge, assuming that you would get it in 15 days again, Oh, can we get Alan Wake's head put in there? I made sure it was installed. Saved myself 20-odd gigabyte.
just follow me. It's not far.
Oh, I bet it's a solid entity. So, anyway, his wife's missing. Yeah, it's definitely solid. There's no hole in it. We can't get Alan's head into it. Definitely not feel like a trying here. Oh, I wish we could do something about the motion blur.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
It's mostly mud anyway. Exactly. You got to get on that second map before there's a bit of snow, but that second map's like in pitch blackness. Okay. Has Alan got time to play in the what was supposed to be sand? Oh, these all move. They're not like fixed in place. Whee! Oh no, we kicked the little digger, or the little trailer. Okay, let's go.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Zombie Rose.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Nothing suspicious there.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Oh dear.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Yeah, she's definitely not obsessed with Alan Wake at all there, is she? Let's take a quick look before we continue. It's just this really creepy wall. But what we were saying there before the cutscene, yeah, I mean, that monotone certainly wasn't suspicious in any way. I mean, if someone opened the door to you and that's suddenly the way they were, when you compare the way she was in Chapter 1...
I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me. And
let's see if I get to her eyes.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Okay, let's have a nap. Do we have any of our equipment?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to
that answers that question.
Get into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Off into the woods. I mean, this is the way that we came around before there, wasn't it? And what was that, Gary? What is the sound of... What is the sound of the game? Oh, happy jump.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Okay, but yeah, that was a low radio bit. But right, yeah, I know the game volume. Right, just showing that I've cranked it up to as high as it can go for the game volume. We'll just have to see what happens. But what mischief you've been causing there? And as well, JD, how goes your hardcore world? Are you still surviving? Oh, I bet he's going to be all ghostified.
Gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
He's clearly a normal police officer in the US.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on!
Oh, where? How far are you for SG1? Which is the run button again? That's the run button. It doesn't last very long though because Wake is incredibly out of shape. There goes the panting. I wonder if that is a police car or it's just the lights. I'll be looking forward to when we come around to investigate that. Escape the police though.
Stop running!
I finished this afternoon whilst I was sitting with the girls. I finished the Stargate novel that I'd been reading.
Damn.
Oh, episode
8.
Oh, stay out of the light. You're suffering.
Damn it, where did he go? He slipped away. Keep an eye out.
I was going to say which way do we go, but that way is not a path. PlayStation is advertising SnowRunner as a free game option. No, you don't want SnowRunner, Penguin. Nobody does. It's on Game Pass as well, or at least it was.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Pick up the next page. So, which one is episode 8 though, Gary? What was the title or what was the general plot? Oh, did you guys get a chance to watch? Ooh. Can we? I was going to say, can we maybe get something out the back of it? Oh, there's no police in there.
Nightingale, over.
Well, there's something over there though. Probably a manuscript page, maybe. Oh, no. Is it moving? No, it was a tree branch. Lovely night for a stroll, though. And into the light. Did you guys get a chance today to have a look at that abomination of a Babylon 5 spin-off? I know Happy Cat saw it today. Oh, two seconds, we'll just pause for a moment there. Mr. Smith, Mr. Mango, thank you so much for the raid there, mate. How did you get on with Fallout today? Were you still playing Fallout? I didn't even know you were still there. You were still alive. I thought you would have finished hours ago. But Samwise as well, welcome in. But thank you so much. I hope you've had a good night and caused plenty of chaos, Mr. Smith. I bring you troublemakers. You are a troublemaker, Mr. Smith. I thought Samwise was a good girl. It's bad influence. If you've been hanging out with Mr. Smith, it's a bad influence on you. It indeed is a horrific happy cat. Guys, if you have not seen it, please go and have a look at that abomination of a scene from Babylon 5's Rangers Spit. The title is ludicrously long. Hang on, I've got to read what the title is, because the title for that thing, movies. Where is it? So the title of the pilot episode is Babylon 5: The Legend of the Rangers to Live and Die in Starlight. I mean, what kind of a mouthful is that? I mean, I would have just canned the show just on that. But this scene. I see a flying mango. This scene here, throughout the episode, right? The episode's, I think it was like an hour and a bit long because it was being like a pilot. But she jumps into this zero-G pod all the time. It seems like they get out of jail free and do anything they want by throwing her in the pod. And it's just so awful to watch. Here come the potatoes. But please, you guys have got to check out that clip. You guys have to see the cringiness of that clip. But once again, then, Mr. Smith, thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you guys have had a good night tonight. We are back on the Alan Wakes, and we're doing the same as what we did over the past 2 weeks. We're going to play through the episode, and then we're going to do this thing so that we can have a more detailed explore of the levels. But what sort of mischief have you guys been up to today? So I spent most of my day with Chips, who is a lot better today. She's not 100% with the eating yet, but a hell of a lot better than what she was yesterday. And then I was expecting a phone call from a client, so I came back in, and whilst I was waiting, I fired up the laser and made a fun little gift for Happy Cat Lady.
The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Anything I was going to say? Can we pinch anything in the back of there? But no. Shooting bad guys, Mr. Smith. I do enjoy Fallout 4. We will get to it. We're going to get through Vegas first. Oh, what sort of one are you doing for the cross-stitch this time? I love those ones that you did for me, and thank you again for that gift as well, Samwise.
There's nowhere to run.
We have them up in the living room. Oh, the pigeons are coming. Run away. I keep on doing the happy jumps, but it's a shoulder button to run. My helicopter's away. Bye-bye. That'll be an interesting one. We should have followed that. We'll have to, when we come back, we'll have to get to this point in the game so that we can follow the helicopter and see what happens to it as it goes off into the distance. Making bookmarks. Seeing that's something that I was looking at with a mix of the laser engraver and the 3D printer to make some weird bookmarks. Up we go. Anything up here? Ooh, the light. Happy jump.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The
Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler, over. Oh, yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
There we go. Sorry, what was that there, Happy Cat? I've been good today, helping your mum today. Had a constructive dig at my GP surgery for talking with the DVLA. Have they been trying to mess around with your license or something like that? Yeah, tell them buggers it's none of their bloody business. Happy jump through there.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Yep, we have to fight our way through there. But is everything all sorted now, though, Happy Cat?
The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
What we got here? Ooh, a big light. I forgot about these. Go and find the generator and crank it up. Maybe it's from the other side. GP surgery shouldn't ring me to book a scheduled.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Fix it? The whole thing's bloody twisted. Sorry, what was that there? GP should have rung me to book a. Oh, so they haven't. Did I tell you guys about the time that the doctor's office changed my appointment? My appointment was still the same time, but they changed the location. This location is 10 miles different. Oh, Craig, we'll have to do this a few times, aren't we? And the one thing they neglected to do was tell me about the change. So I turned up to the place that was 10 miles away. And they said, oh, no, you're supposed to be at the doctor's office, which is less than 100 meters away from your front door. There we go, with the lights out. Do you believe anything? I was checking to see if I could get discount off my tax for the... Oh, can you get discount on your car tax for mobility issues? Ooh. I'm gonna have to look at myself because my car tax and MOT are all due next month. I might have to have a look then. I didn't realise that you could get anything for that. That's really my mission. I've still got to sort out an exhaust. I keep on meaning, Gary. I was going to send you the picture of. Like all the details from your car and the picture of their estimate, which has the part numbers on them, just to see what you think, or if you could point us in the right direction to getting the correct part. Oh, that sounds spooky. If you have PIP standard rate for mobility, you can be eligible for a discount. I think I've tried applying for that PIP thing before, but the woman that I spoke to said that I shafted myself in the thing. But I might try going for it again then, because the woman that I spoke to that was giving us a hand of it says that when I filled it out, I should have filled it out as if I was saying like everything from like my worst days, like when I'm really really bad on me hip, instead of like trying to say sometimes I can do X, Y, Z. She said what I should have wrote was a flat out, you can't do it because it's too often that I can't, if you know what I mean. Oh, take both of those out. Battery. Oh, drop the space, but yeah, cause I've got the estimate from them, and it's got the part number for the back box, which is the controversial part. Saying that, I don't even know if those parts are right. So the other day, I took a photograph of everything, including like the chassis number. But any assistance in like pointing us in the right direction to be able to get hold of a one that's not for like the 300 quid that the garage wants for it. See, the one I saw on Autodoc, the one they had there, it was only 65 quid. But I don't know what the crack is with it being. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. Get rid of them. I don't know what the score is. Because the garage has said that because mine's in the state, it's a different size compared to the hatchback or the saloon. And can I get these two chaps together here? I got him. I don't know. Does that mean it's a different length, or is the pipe a different diameter? He didn't say it. I don't know. Surely, if the pipe's a different length, they could just. If it's a bit longer, surely you could just get a donor bit of pipe and weld it up. Ooh, bugger. I'll try to see if I can get to the light rather than waste this grenade. Oh, that was close. Save ammunition. Not that it really matters.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
There we go. That's carried through. Sorry, what was this in there? Is your well? I took a picture of the other day. I took a picture of the reg, the model, like label, and the thingy-majig, and I've also got a photograph of the quote thing that the garage gave us for all the parts. It was a Habicat. Yeah, I had issues with yours, and you had to appeal it. Yeah, they don't like it. See, like the thing, right? The person across the couple across the road from here, right? They have never worked a day in their life, and they get absolutely everything. And then there's like some of us just trying to get a little bit of help. I mean, them across the road, they've got 5 cars. Oh, grenade! Uh-oh. We deathloop JD. My car, every car that I've owned since moving here has taken $1,000's worth of damage a year in suspension damages, because of them lot across the road and all their cars blocking the entire street. Oh, we're slightly dying here. Let's get the page. There's around 30 centimeters difference between the estate car and the saloon. Is it really that much longer? I just thought it was just the shape of the upper section of the thing that was the difference. Is the estate actually physically longer if you align them all side by side? Oh, how did I know that was going to come? I don't know what the range is on this grenade. keep on going. We'll run a bit though. Wakes needs to shift that fat ass. Oh, I thought that was infected there. Just. And they went pop. Okay, which way are we going? We're still going this way. We're heading towards that red light. Oh, Alan Wake's going to the red light zone. Run. I got... Oh, actually, I don't know. I got five grenades. Oh, great. He survived. Where are we? The radio station. Saying that, I haven't got any weapons to deal with him, so I'm going to have to pop him with a grenade.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Oh, for a second I thought that was a page. It's a light on the sign.
Well,
the Night Owl. The voice of Pat Maine, all night, every night.
thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Start your day right, 7 till 10. With breakfast in bed.
I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Locked.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Locked.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me?
Running. What's that? State cars have extra large boot for that extra set of bodies. Different sizes in every model and make. I think Volvo have the largest. Do Volvo still have the lights that never turn off? Is that still a thing? Because that was always a thing when I was growing up, that the Volvos, the lights never turned off. Can I have Geralt himself? Oh, hang on. What did... If you could... Suppose that. If you could have a magical item or relic from The Witcher, what would it be? You just want Geralt. Proper Geralt or lesser Hemsworth? Pop goes then. Happy jump. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is that why they do it? So is Volvo, is that a Swish? Swish? Swedish make. I never know where half the cars come from. I remember there was a fella that I used to work with said that my Astra, you always used to say apparently my Astra was an Australian car, but I wouldn't know. Ooh, I thought that wasn't going to pop there for a second. But yes, Happy Cat can have Geralt, but she has to share her, definitely Seville. Will you be continuing with The Witcher
power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Now that it's Lesser Hemsworth, I know we won't be. Do these stay on permanent? Oh, they don't. Okay, like there's no point running around turning them on. Ooh, guns. And here they go. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot. It's probably not worth trying to face these guys. We might as well just do pop. Black demon. Oh, not good. Oh, yeah, we really boxed up here. Burn the light, burn the light. Reload. Oh. Sorry, what was that? It's coming to law around Europe and Poland. You must have full lights on at all times. Oh, the people with the electric cars are gonna love that. Oh, there's something coming. And the spooky tone starts. We're going this way into the light. Run, Wake. Ooh, a train. Hang on a second, because I just want to see, because it's going to take a little bit for us to recoup this, to get this far during the other bit. I just want to see what the train does. So we will briefly step out, just to see where it goes. Because otherwise we'd have to repeat the first hour of the stream to get to this point again when it comes to the end. Oh, it's derailed. It's derailed. And it briefly flew. I'll wait for the textures to come back. There we go.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Down the hill. Sorry, what was that? Sam, was that all cars?
I could see a railway bridge
made with daytime running lights now. So is it the same for you guys over there then? Because when I was growing up, whenever you used to see a Volvo, it always used to have the headlights were always on. It's the only vehicles I've ever seen with it, but the thing is, I haven't seen a Volvo for a long, long time, so I didn't know whether or not I've never noticed the one with the like lights on during the day, at least for probably at least 15 years. But is that just going to become standard practice then with all vehicles worldwide? Then, by the sound of it. Just checking, there is a train here. Not just a set of lights. Oh, isn't there another bridge thing somewhere later on that goes a bit weird?
And it was taking over everything in its path.
They've been like that for years. Frodo's truck is 10 years old, and it has them too. And Sergeant Rusty, mate, welcome in there. Hope you've been behaving yourself. We're on the Alan Wakes this evening. Oh yeah, that's right. Objects. Objects can lift up and cause problems now. Right, that thing expired itself. Was it, the car you have now is from South Korea, and its badge is colonial. That's the thing. I mean, I'm certain that my Mazda, with like all the different brands owning each other and what have you now, I'm sure my Mazda was actually just a Ford Mondeo but with a Mazda shell. I'm sure that's what somebody once said to me about it. And that was I got it in 2007. That's the Mazda 6 TS2 automatic. Happy jump. Oh, I missed that car. Plus as well, that automatic was so much better on my hip. Ooh, slap in the face with a wheelbarrow. Okay, head for the water tower. Is there a gate? Or we go? Oh, there's a page over there. We're also going this way. I can't remember. Right before I got the current car that I've got, I had a Ford of some description.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects.
I can't even remember what model that was now.
No one is safe.
That car just stopped going one day.
Protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Ooh, new batteries and a gun. Okay, let's get the revolver out. Oh, I remember this place. Was it a Ford did old Mazda briefly? I didn't. I learned to drive in a Mazda 121, but it was a Fiesta, really. Yep. Wee. I don't know about you. We have to do a hashtag blame Mr. Smith. It's phenomenally hot here today. I'm sweating sitting here. It's that hot. It's been eerily hot all day. Oh, I thought that thing wasn't going to go pop there for a second. We need to find some light. Now that exploding thing didn't really do us any good either. Was it there? A daytime light is 10-year-old, but Volvo's always had that. Yeah, exactly what I did. But in Poland, it's all the time with the main lights on. And just Anatomy there. Welcome in there, mate. I see a little putt there. Oh, should we never did a putt day. Just we putting that icon in. We played through all the other putt games. I think we played through all of them. We were going to do a day where we played every single one of them in one insane sitting. Oh, the light is really... Bugger. Back, demon. Reload. Oh, we got them. Sorry, that was me. It's 10 degrees lower heat a day. Well, would you mind sending them to those excess degrees to somebody else? Mr. Smith will take them. Hey. I say when I went out like sit with the girls today, like I walked out of the house and then it just hit you with the heat. I was expecting it to be a storm today, with it being the black clouds on top of it. Take a bit of that, a bit of that. Some of them. Oh, could this be an episode of Night Springs? Okay.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and
there we go.
horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, A Family Occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you add?
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Next episode of Night Springs. What was that there? I have a tip for the main guy. Stop writing horror books. Well, it was originally like detective novels, wasn't it, that he wrote? But obviously everything's now, of course, twisted by the creature in the lake. Oh, another page. You can't read all these pages. But we certainly haven't collected them all. Well, I was saying that some of them we can only collect in the nightmare difficulty setting as well there. Now, at some point, I'm thinking it's in here, we fight a tractor. Or it could be a digger. We fight a large piece of industrial equipment. Write bounty books instead. Yeah, I knew we fought a piece of big industrial equipment. Uh-oh. How do we get the flares? I'm sorry, not flares, I want the flashbangs. Out of the way! This is going to be the next episode of our construction sim here. Oh, we're dead. JD's doing the Deathloop chant. I thought we still had some flares left. Okay. Try and sort out the three fellas that are attacking us first, maybe. Ooh, that hurt. Evening, Portermain, welcome in. Can I retreat? I don't think there's any way I can really retreat to either. Oh, bugger, we have like a pixel of health left. The light, it must burn. We got it. What mischief are you getting yourself up to there, Porter? Oh, we have our first bouncy marry kill of the evening.
Porter MG wants to bouncy with happy_cat, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, happy_cat_lady lost as lizard poisoned Spock. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time, but what, for the bounty marry kills though, we have Happy Cat Lady for the win. You've pulled Happy Cat. And poor Gary's gonna get it. Oh, there's a chap over here. I think he's stuck. Let's help him out. There we go. We'll gather up all these bits and bobs here as well. He didn't die yet. Still time, still time. No mischief today.
Samwise Gamgee Lotta. Your creative juices will be flowing like a fountain today. Time to create a masterpiece out of your leftover pizza slices.
Yeah, but that's your horoscope for today, but let's see how clumsy I am today. I missed the line when I was up to there as well there. Was it you again for that one there? I completely lost my place where I was up to there. Sorry. No mischief today, but been funeral planning. So well, I hope you're all right there, though, Porter. And as I keep saying to everybody, you know that everyone's always here if you ever want to chat. But if your funeral plan there, so I hope you're doing all right there, though, mate.
Spock. Entertain JD1 as Spock vaporizes rock. Congratulations.
And JD wins. On a side note, did you have a look at the picture I shared on today on Discord, JD? Are we just getting into there?
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
See if we can flip this one there. Ooh, bugger. So the scenery looks like the first map of SnowRunner. It's made for you dogs. And just before the cutscene, I'll just pause it for a second there though, mate. But I'm just reading there that you said you didn't even know that your mum was ill. But well, you can see that we're all sorry to hear that there, Airport. And as I keep saying, if you want to talk, want to come out and just hang out, play some games, anything you want there, mate, you just need to give us a shout. Oh, hang on a second, I just knocked my microphone down. I said, I hope you're doing a lot better. And I said, everyone here is always here for you. You know us lot.
Taking me deeper and deeper into dark waters.
We're all completely mad.
Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me.
Indeed, I am drooling with anticipation. I didn't think I was going to be able to find you the hula hoops. I had to go around the shop 3 times until I found it. We're definitely moving a lot better than what we move on the snow runners. I make a good bullet sponge with games. Well, whenever we do the multiplayer every ones, I've got to call in Happy Cat to help me because she knows how to play all those games. Oh, did I tell you that the carry-on I had with Destiny? I think I told you yesterday. After we got the clan sorted out, I went on to play, and I fought through. It was just some randoms. I don't know who they were, but we're in a group, and we got through all the way to the end boss of this particular arena. And once we got there, we got in a death loop a few times, and then it was like just a fraction away from completing the mission. We almost killed the boss, and my internet went out. So no XP.
I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
God, what I was saying there now. Wasn't that mad? You're all a bunch of nutters. It definitely helps. It's not a requirement, but to work here, it definitely does help. Alright, let's hop down here. Now, I don't think we can flip these vehicles in this game. I mean, I'll certainly try for you. Ooh, bugger. Actually, which... Oh, no, that's the one back. We weren't supposed to go that way. I tell you something, the cameras on this go absolutely mad. Oh, bugger. I think we may have knackered this replacement vehicle before we've even gotten to where we need to go. Right, away we go. So, just as a pause, I'm just going to pause here for a brief moment and just mention about how this world is like the open world. As we were traveling around, we could see the texture for the road tracks, but the bridges, of course, were missing because those didn't need to be loaded at the time. But of course, you can see the whole world. This world is a hell of a lot bigger than any of your SnowRunner worlds. Oh, hang on, let's just sit up a bit here. Falling off my seat here. We need to get these seatbelts installed. All I can smell in here, right, apart from it being boiling hot in here, all I can smell is burning wood still. I hope you like those ones as well there that I did after I finished like my other mission. Ooh, let's steal this car. Actually, let's have a look up here first. But guys, if you haven't already had a look, over on the Discord, there is some fun key rings. Up we go. I thought there might have been a page up here.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, And if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
You just made all those radio things getting longer and longer. That's my shelter burning on No Man's Sky. Is that where all this bloody excess heat's coming from? It's your hut on the No Man's Sky. And how does... Oh, it's not so much of a... There is like a merch thing where you can do the buttons, but what I was mentioning, we'll go to Arts and Crafts. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. We made these in amongst what I was, the bits and bobs I was doing today. Maybe we have to like come up with one and do like something for a Sam and Frodo one. Maybe we can have like Sam on one side and Frodo on the other for one. If you'd be up to having a little think of something about that along those lines, maybe Sam-wise we could make something fun. And I don't know if you guys, I did share it on the other social medias today, the earthquake detector. And immersive, welcome in there, mate. I forgot to ask you yesterday. What was the joke behind changing your name? Because you said that you changed it as something that you were doing for a bit of fun with one of your friends, and I never thought to ask you what it was. But welcome in there, mate. We are playing Alan Wake tonight. We're just having a 2-second slight distraction as I scroll up through here. Oh yeah, I forgot those are still in the drying rack, aren't they? I need to put them on the shelf. I'll do that later on. Oh, I need to redo the Ori one as well. I cleaned the machine out the other day. I just haven't put it in. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the heat is coming from my fire planet. I'm really quite pleased with the way that these came out. I tried to make sure that it was the angle as well. I didn't want to accidentally make the hole like up here. We've got the happy cat lady on the back. Okay, let's put them in there. Minimize. But once again, welcome in there, mate. I said we're playing Alan Wake. This is the second time we've streamed through it, but this time there is a slight difference. We are playing through the level, and then we are going to repeat the levels, but I'm going to do the behind the scenes look at the levels so we can see what's there. Oh, which way are we going there? Yeah, that's so awesome. As a happy cat, just if you when you get a chance, if your messages like in a private message on Discord or what have you, and I'll get them in the post for you at some point in the next couple of days. I might have to nip into town to tomorrow, possibly. If not, it'll be Monday for the post office. Actually, no, it will be Monday because it'll be because I'm going to try and get a special Frazzle shipment shipped out on Monday because it always takes forever to get over the water. So as soon as I can get it in the shipped, the better. Was my friend took a couple of days off from streaming. I told him that I remember watching his streams every day when he was away. Took a name similar to his to to make the seem sound more and more believable. I can't believe that it had a sign saying now open late, and then when when I was outside it had like that handwritten note on the door saying that temporarily closed. They must have been having like a staff meeting or something like that. And I was like, of all the times, typical. And there was nothing left at the Chocolate Thief's cafe, so I couldn't even steal a sausage sandwich or anything like that there. No good at all. Down we go. Let's take a look at that sign just whilst we're here. Bright Falls Coal Mine, Washington.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
What could possibly go wrong here? Let's grab that one there. Yeah, it's about to get nighttime and things are about to go a bit escalating.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
And now it's nighttime.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
So is that film going to be the full movie going to be available on YouTube then later on? Oh, I also added you the roles so you'll be able to like share YouTube links.
Closer than ever before.
I did that. It was either this morning or last night. But I did reshare the link and the original message that Ada may or may not have deleted, so everyone could see what it was about. All right, we can happy jump over there. Like I was saying the other day, I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man, but after watching the trailer, I definitely want to give it a watch. So if that's coming out, then maybe we'll be able to watch it over the weekend. But if you guys haven't already, though, please watch that clip from the Babylon 5 spin-off series that never happened. It's just like mandatory Mass Effect Fridays. It is mandatory. You guys have got to watch that clip. It's something different. Oh, actually, inventory check. Let's grab that. Oh, what we got here? Revolver. We've already got a revolver. Revolver ammunition. That's reassuring. It's always reassuring when you get ammunition. Here they come. There you go. At least I took one of them out. Reload. At least one good thing. Whilst we're taking out these fellas, it doesn't matter how much ammunition we use. So, yeah, should be the full movie on free for YouTube. Yeah, it'd be awesome if you could share. Oh, hang on. If you could share the link, then we can give it a watch. Oh, bugger. We can't shoot it. What am I doing? Right, let's go and get some more ammunition. I keep on doing the happy jump button, but this is the run button. Some flashbangs. That'll be handy for when we get overrun. I can't remember if we fight any more industrial equipment on this particular level. Which way are we going to get out of here? Or maybe we have to go up here then through the cart, or the carriage even. Yep, that's the way. Whenever I see, you know, these ones here, I mean, I don't know, it might not translate to other countries, but whenever I see those ones there, especially the fast-moving ones with the caps on, they just look like chavs. But I don't know if that translates to different countries or not. Is it just binge watching? Oh, is Secret Invasion like fully out now? Because I know that some of the episodes were out, but I never. Whenever we have those like series, we don't like to watch them until they're until they're all out now. Until they're all out even. Uh-oh, this was probably not a good idea. Burn the darkness. Oh, that was close, because our health is not good. So I missed all that. Phone rang. What was the last thing? Oh, what I was saying before, before your last chat line, or over in between the last chat line for your Samwise, just when you were saying about like the merch link, there is like a merch link, but you know it's dotted around somewhere on here. But what I was talking about as well was I'd made these for Happy Cat Lady, and I was suggesting as well there we could always do something where we could have like maybe Sam on one side and Frodo on the other, if you'd like something fun like this kind of thing made for you, Samwise as well. Which way are we going? This way.
What the hell?
No, we've got to fight the wind now. Been enjoying finally been able to get back to the what do you call it? Using the machine, because I haven't been able to use the machine for a little bit.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go.
Because I was waiting for those for Moran and Co to come and do their inspection. Oh, I kind of remember this thing. I'm sure this vehicle swings around all over the shop. Was there a button to make the light stronger? Oh, the camera keeps spinning all over the shop here. We see these ones here with the caps on. They just look like chavs. Oh, we got him tangled up there. That's the one that I haven't updated it for a long time. I will make, for the fun of it, the Bounty t-shirts. I had a slight problem though with the Bounty t-shirts last time. Is when I put them up, the store got taken down. I don't know why. How do I jump out of this? There we go. I can't even remember what we've even got in there, because most of it's like old jokes from when, back from when I first started streaming. And the face masks. Did yours eventually arrive, JD? Because I know there was like massive problems with it first. Did they get your face mask with "I've taken a vow of deafness" written on? Did that ever finally like get out to you after it got delayed? Did you? Well, there's not much left of it. We might be able to flip. Maybe is what's left of it, Mr. Smith. What was the button to make the light more intensive? At A. Not the trigger, like... Oh, hang on. Oh, we buggered it. Our vehicle is slightly buggered. Okay, we'll just have to do this next bit on foot. I'm sure that won't be horrifying. Run, fat boy, wake. Oh, this is why the car should have been here. Oh, I'm going to see if I can make it to the ramp, because there is a lot of enemies. Oh, never mind. Please tell me our vehicle is still there. Right, without messing around, let's just get to the other end of the compound. Forget about the enemies. Get out of here. Oh. Leg it. Oh, no. Run away, run away. Oh, not good. Oh, checkpoint. With 0 health. So I have to head out going to... Oh, you're playing out with your mum and dad tonight. Well, have a good night there, Samwise, and thank you again for coming in. And you and Frodo have a little think about that, and maybe we'll make something fun with the machine. But you have a good night. Try to behave yourself. Alright, let's just burn these. Pack demons. Ooh, dodge. Wait, hold on, I'm reloading. Pop. So I don't know if I missed it before. How was it with the new mod there as well, there, Mr. Smith? Because did you say that it adds a whole new load of mission space around your settlements? Was that what you were telling me a couple of weeks ago? How have you been enjoying the new mod now that you finally get to play it? Can I just flash these lot? Yeah, that saves a bit of time. There's some ladders. I think the very first time I played this level, I was in here for ages and did not see the ladders that were just here. I'm sure that there was. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't those ones, but I'm sure there was definitely somewhere in here where I spent ages, ages looking for them. So I finished the first chapter. It's the shortest. Got another one to play through before you get to the new stuff. Oh, so it's not like a brand new one. It's an expansion. It's like an update with even more content. Then I thought it was like some. Oh, 2 seconds. I'll sit up here. I thought it was like a brand new a mod. I didn't realise it was like an updated version of one that you'd previously been working on. Ooh, it's all about to hit the fan here. Actually, they've been updating it over the last 5 years. Oh, where's the hitbox? There it is. There we go.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
In America, they probably are. Oh, there's the goo on the floor. We'll save a bit of time. We'll just try and navigate around it. When I would normally play this, like when I originally played it, I like got rid of every single one of these. But then, of course, as well, I also explored every single corner that was available to us. Pop. Oh, there's a kind of few there as well, you know. Oh, that was a flare. Ooh. Double get out the way. Right. Oh, come on, how did that big fella survive? Surely not. There's two of them. Reload. Oh. Uh-oh. We definitely loop JD. Alright, let's wait, we have 4 flashbangs. I think then the 3 that come out here, we should maybe just try and take them out as they are. I say second thought, if we can actually trigger them, if we could pop. Oh, come on, I didn't take out these ones. But yeah, tonight's stream is definitely brought to you by JD's Deathloop Incorporated. Be it a boss fight with low health and low ammunition, or a bottomless pit without a checkpoint. JD's Deathloop, ooh bugger, Deathloop Incorporated. Pop, 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 go on. Oh, come on, surely those two should have popped as well. Right, I'm just going to flash them. Oh, we all died. Alright, let's try to rush through. Let's just do the methodical approach. Right, I'm going to switch the pistols. Right, there's a chap over there. Reload. Back, demon. So how is your Nightmare World as well coming along there? Oh, bugger. JD. Have you still got enough totems? Any more near misses? Over the weekend, I'm going to try and get some concrete on the go now. The concrete factory's working again. Not a problem there, mate. As soon as Ada spots you there. What sort of mischief have you been getting yourself up to today? Ooh, bugger. Oh, no, flashbang. Or flare. Flare will work too. That'll give me an area to defend. Or at least to break them up. Right, reload. Where's the fella behind? Because you know he's going to be... Oh, he's throwing axes at us to get. Dodge. With like a pixel of health left. Oh, we got it. Hey. Oh, and the penguin has started a heist, exclamation mark heist, followed by a string of numbers equal to or less than, depending on the number of numbers that you currently have. Oh, you've been adulting today. Oh, sorry, mate. It's just terrible, terrible news. As long as you've been keeping out of trouble there, though. We are on Alan Wake tonight, and the way we're playing through Alan Wake for the second playthrough is we're playing through the episode, and then we're doing a behind-the-scenes thing. But we're still in the process of playing through the episode. Now, this episode is longer than the previous two. So, oh, bugger. Dodge. How rude, throwing your axes. Oh, bugger. Oh. Right, that's him out of the way. Okay, reload. We have... Is that 8 rounds of ammunition left? Yeah. Oh, you're still working on the... oh, no, sorry. No, it was the thingamajig farm. Was the last one you were saying about. But you're constructing the raid farm so you can get a few more totems. How exactly does the raid farms work then? Do you have to get yourself with the... Oh, what the hell do you call it? Do you have to get yourself where you've got that thing? The thing, the condition where you go into a village and it gives you... then they start attacking it. Bad Omen, that's the one. Was it almost died to bees? I killed one, and apparently the hive because they swarmed after me. Run away. Straight to I was in the middle of my wax honey. What could possibly go wrong? I kind of vaguely remember this thing. I think there's like a railway carriage or something gets thrown at you. Or something along those lines. I can send you a vid for one. Oh, for the raid farm. Oh, penguin. That's what I was going to ask you before. You know when you had that when you had the clip of where you were scrolling through TikTok, and you came across the it jumped across to my snowman thing. I was going to ask you what was your name on there as well, just so I can follow you on it. Because I was like trying to see if I could find like I think I'm a penguin, but I couldn't see the I think I'm a penguin.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Ben, oh, hang on. What sort of stuff you been sharing? No problem. I'll have a look afterwards there. So I did put a daft video up today as well, and like I said to Royalty, just don't ask how I made it vibrate. Are we going up this way? Oh yeah, there we go. Back, demons. Reload. Right, which way we're going? I think we're going in the direction of that house over there. Maybe it's not. Wait. Get back. This is just the normal version that's on Steam for the version of the game. Bugger. And I'm going to say this every time that we play this game as well. I highly recommend reading the novel as well. It is a really, really good book. I've read it a few times. But the novel that's based around Alan Wake as well, please pick it up and give it a read. If you haven't already. But on the Xbox, I've, of course, 100%ed it with all the precious Xbox achievements. Oh, I thought I had a flashbang in my hand now. Oops, that's a problem. Reload. Flare. I was saying that we probably just could have walked away from these fellas. Oh, we're out of ammunition. That's a problem. Don't know much about this game. It was locked on Xbox for a while. Yeah, they had an issue because there was copyrighted music in it, and after 10 years, the license expired for the studio. So it got pulled from all the shelves. I mean, that's why I picked it up on Steam, because in like the day before, or the weekend before it went off Steam because of the copyrighted music, which is used in some of the elements of the game. It went down to 79 pence. I was like, I couldn't pass up an old favourite for 79p.
In the same direction I was going, a cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
But the story is really, really good. We have, when I first started streaming 3 and a bit years ago, we were one of the first games, because we used to do Saturday night. It used to be horror game night, and this is one of the series that we played. Oh, not these fast-moving chavs. Back, demon. And good evening there, Bad MF88. Hope you guys have been behaving yourself today. But you joined us tonight for Alan Wake. But just as a side note, as I said, we have played through this game before, but what we're doing now is we're replaying it. It's all the Penguin's fault, because he was playing it one night and I was like, I want to play that game again because it's been a while. But we're not only playing it each episode. When we complete the episode, we're going to do. We've been doing a behind-the-scenes look, because Alan Wake was originally going to be an open-world game. Back, demon. It was originally going to be an open world game, and technically the whole world is still here, but it's just segmented off into each of the episodes, which is why we come back and we will come back and explore the worlds for each level. Whee! Make you feel sick. And Shay, welcome in there as well. Was that double trouble tonight? Hope you've both been behaving yourselves. I kind of like when we stepped out with the camera there, I've completely lost track of where we're going now. We got any flashbangs left?
A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Oh, I remember this bit. Oh, that was lucky. Get rid of that before more of it comes. But apart from this, there's also 2 DLC episodes, and there is also a spin-off. There is a second game, American Nightmare, which is also tied into the story as well. But of course, they're all available over on the YouTubes. And the current playthrough of this is also chaptered off. So each of the acts and then each of the behind the scenes acts are all labelled up basically on there. So you can jump around easy enough to find them. Same as what I do with Mass Effect. It took a while to do last week's Mass Effect because we did so many missions last week. I think it was like Tuesday before I finished putting all the timestamps in for all the chapters on YouTube. This week will be easy. It's only going to be 3 missions. I may break them into acts though, because I like to torture myself. Oh, I thought I was going to slide out of the way there. No, I manually put in all the timestamps. I find for myself, I don't know if it's easy for. I mean, I've tried using it before, and it just never seems to put them in. I mean, most of the time, it physically just doesn't put them in. But on my oh bugger, you know my master spreadsheet that runs all my streams. I have like a field in there where I input them, and it puts them into the description for me. I just got to put the timestamps in and then what happened. Plus, as well, it's the only way to get the proper names. I mean, because there's no way that YouTube's automatic thing would put in the individual names for like each of the submissions. You know, like as we go through them in Mass Effect. I don't even know how it would break them up. Oh, the penguin's going bounty marry kill. Will Happy Cat survive? But I've never had any success with the automation thing on it. Are we definitely going this way?
I think I'm a penguin 8p wants to bouncy with I think I'm a penguin 8p. Is all set to marry Gary D. Steele, and are going to kill Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise is getting killed. I'm sure this thing comes to life and tries to kill us. I'm having this kind of... I knew there was like a locomotive that was gonna smack us around. Run, Sam. I find YouTube's auto thing doesn't work. No, it's not worth the effort. You're better off just doing it yourself, and then at least you know it's right. At least you know it's right and it's done. Oh, bugger. I'll just pause for a second there, and I'll just... oh, there it is. So each week, I've been using... I just made a little template. So each one of our Mass Effect episodes, you see each one of these is broken up into every mission, and including the times where we're just like walking around. So like with this particular time here, we were walking around Omega for 5 minutes, probably going to the shops and stuff like that. The Arrival DLC, so you've got all the different sections of it, because there's like multiple worlds that you visit. But last week was a right pain in the ass, because we did N7 mission, and then we spent like 40 minutes exploring planets for resources, and then we did another mission. But as I say, it's all broken down. But this here is all we've got left. That's it. This is all that's left of Mass Effect 2 now. And that's it broken down into the streams. I just need the timestamps for it. So we've got the we're going to do the Observer mission, which shouldn't take any more than 15 minutes. Then there is multiple sections though of Lair of the Shadow Broker, and I'll probably break that down into different acts. And then next week will be the Legion mission, and then there'll be Legion's Loyalty Quest. And then the week after that, it will be the Act 3 all in one go, however long it takes. We'll do all 3 sections in one sitting of the final battle. But yeah, this is how I kind of keep track of it and do them. And then this gets copy and pasted into my spreadsheets, into a cell that I've got for it. And then when that gets generated, Ada can pull it and put it into the right places on YouTube for me. My life is so much easier with all. I'm so pleased with with the things I've been able to write into Ada to get it to do. Like at the end of the streams, I would spend like half an hour, 40 minutes. I was a full hour just doing like some of the bits and bobs that I do for the prep for the next day, and all like the social media-y type things and all that. Whereas now, 30 seconds after the stream ends, Ada's done it all. Oh, this is not good. I just verify it. To make sure she hasn't gone nuts. Oh, come on, burn the light. There we go, we got it. Okay. Keep on heading this way. Are we going in here?
I needed a key for the door.
You got a shotgun, mate. Calzone, welcome in there, mate.
Alexa, turn lamp on disco mode.
Disco mode, JT. I need to like do something where I can get like maybe I need to make like a disco ball come down from the top of the screen. Picked up some stuff there. Did we pick up a key? Oh, we must have picked up a key. I don't know what we picked up. I thought I was picking up weapons. But yep, disco mode.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Was it there? Probably say hello. I had a funky chicken burger. What makes it funky? Or, as in funky, as in that's what it's called, or it wasn't good. We must already have this gun. Oh, switch to hunting rifle. Okay. Ah, yeah, this is definitely the gun we want. It has more shots in it. Have we got anything? Actually, can we reload the pistol? Do we need to reload the pistol? It was not good. That type of funky, not as in like funny spices and stuff like on it. It was a not good burger. Oh, no good. Be careful you're not doing the I always remember like, just recently like feeling sick. Whenever anyone says that now, I always think of the Penguins of Madagascar cartoons where King Julian refers to being sick as when he's referring to Rico, it's blow chunks or yell at your shoes or the rainbow yawn.
It was telling me to hurry up.
Almost like the rainbow yawn. It's an arrow pointing this way. This will be bonus stuff, so we'll have a little spy. Ah, there it is. Was it that it wears funny clothes and speaks jive? Blue chickens. An evening there, tiramisu as well. Welcome in. How goes the paperwork for the cat tiramisu? Of course, I start eating when I hear you say bloat. What are you eating now, Mr. Smith? Are you having midnight pizzas? I was like, midnight pizzas, like Happy Catman, the midnight shreddies. I'll pause for a second there, and I think thank you so much for thank you so much for this. So I can't get my bloody words out at all tonight, but thank you there. I think I'm a penguin for 3 months of madness. I've been driving you nuts for 3 months already. I lost the blue chicken. Oh no! Hang on, can you not use it? Does it not still work as a thingamajig? Can you not pull it out of the thing? And thank you for you gained it on your second account from Johnny there. Thank you again for the 2 months with Johnny there as well. So you're absolutely mad, mate. But thank you so much for both the subs there, mate. As I keep saying, I never know how to thank all of you lot, but thank you so much, everybody, as well. I just hope that you enjoy the madness that we put on each evening. Well, speaking of which, in, I don't know, a couple of months' time, I'll be taking a couple of days off because I'll be working for a client down south. Technically, we could probably stream from the hotel, but we probably wouldn't be allowed to stream it on Twitch. Was it, they've been ignoring me since yesterday. I've not heard back from them. Now, hopefully they get back to you. So, because like you said, we've already got the pets anyway, and they're all doing well. You need to put some pictures on Discord so we can see as well. But hopefully they get back to you soon. Because like you said, it's just ticking boxes really for you. Because it's all good. Whee! Oh, hang on. I had the wrong gun selected. That could have been an embuggerment. Exit the silver mine. We thought this was a perfect place for all the demons to come out and get us. But what was that as well? I missed something. What was it you had there? Calzone chicken... Oh, I don't know how you're pronouncing that. It begins with a T. I'll have to write you a sick note then, if it's made you unwell. You beat the sleep it off though. So, but for now, I got 3 school projects that are due tomorrow that need to be started. Isn't that how it usually works for schoolwork? Just use ChatGPT, and then there's another website, I can't remember off the top of my head. You take the output from ChatGPT and put it into there, and it makes it sound more human. But I can't remember what the name of the website is off the top of my head. I do have it written down somewhere, because I used it to for a project for a customer, just because it saved me 3 days' work, but I still charge them for it. That sounds wonderful. Oh, bugger. Oh, no. Flash. Okay, why are the big guys surviving the flashes? Actually, why have they all survived the flash? Surely that's not fair. Right, let's just drop a flare. So that we have a position to defend. Oh, saying that, I did have the flare gun in my hand. Maybe I could have just used that. Oh well. Spell 1 word out of every 100 works too. I have to go through and change it from like all the incorrect spellings, because the ChatGPT uses colonial spellings, which are like wrong. Saying that, Ada's engine does the bloody colonial spellings as well, no matter how many times I've tried to reconfigure her. I need to do some more work on her, because it's been ages since I actually started doing it, because her database is local. She doesn't access the internet to generate her like ramblings. It's all held locally on the Pi. Oh, hang on, what we're doing here? I told you this episode was a lot longer than all the others. Yeah, the colonials spell colour wrong, don't they? Alright. Surely that can't be how we do it. Oh, I might be able to make that jump. Yeah, we're alright. Random puzzle is what we're currently engaged in here. Oh, ladders, there we go. I even tried putting clauses in, so whenever Ada generates anything, to try and do it, but I gave up in the end. It wasn't worth the energy. Okay, now we can get... Oh yeah, because we have to go down there and then raise the doodad up again. There we go. That should be alright. I just need to... Because I don't know how far we're going to be able to get back to here. I just want to have a quick step out here and see... Oh, look at that. If there's anything above here. Oh, there is kind of a shaft. Oh, look. The cables must extend out of the map all the way. Whenever we raise and lower it, these cables are static so that they clip through the ground each time. I reckon that's what's happening here. I think a penguin has 40k in the hens. Oh, side note, tiramisu. Are we still on for Sunday this week? Are we all still playing? Because I know what you like for sleeping in. I'm going to rig Ada in Discord to send you a message to tell you to go to bed. I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking just the beacons of Minas Tirith. Be a millionaire and told it. This time it's not my fault, I'm going... Oh, so we're not on this weekend then? We're not going up there now, are we? Reach Mirror Peak Lookout. Oh, this isn't the Mirror Peak Lookout. This is the Beacons of Minas Tirith. Going from Friday to Sunday afternoon. You can't get the staff, I tell you. At some point, Royalty and I are going to do, and we volunteered all of you guys as well. We're going to be doing it. Well, something to say similar-ish. Oh, hang on. Because we have Magical Kitties Save the Day. And we want all of you guys to be magical kittens. When you take an injury, you get an owie. But at the minute, what I'm doing is I'm like summarizing the elements in the book into easier, you know, like for things like character creation. I'm just trying to make like a simple like card that I can basically give to everybody, and then, you know, to help you choose your character and choose which magical power that you'd like your kitten to have. Just to keep it easier and make it a bit smoother. Oh great, this is not like we're sitting duck. Indeed, terrible service, tiramisu. A penguin kitten? I don't see why we couldn't make like one of the characters a penguin. It's all good fun. I think we got them. World's slowest... Oh, it's about to hit the fan. Whee! Here they come. Run, Alan. Oh, that was close. That was close. Anything up here? No, it's just the remnants of where we were supposed to do. Okay, up we go. Run, Alan. Have Benedict cucumber batch. Was it there? I'll just read as well. I'm missing the middle. All caps. Happy cat lady kittens. You definitely got to be one of the magical kittens. Happy cat lady. Ooh, back demon. There we go. Hope we're heading in the right direction here. Stupid keyboard had wrong language. Keep switching words on me. Oh, we were saying about the autocorrect the other day when I was chatting on Happy Cat stream. I can't remember what I was typing, but I needed the word milk anyway, and for reasons unknown, it just would not let me type it. Every time I pressed space, it kept changing it to a different word, and I was getting really, really annoyed with it. I even tried like putting in like capital letters and all sorts to see if it would surrender and just let me type the bloody thing. Oh, now I remember why I was typing milk. It was I was playing Stardew, and I was naming the cow Milk Bag. Because they keep on breeding. I don't want them to bloody breed. It's like every 5 minutes, it's like, oh, Burger has bred, and now you have another cow to name. I'm like, oh, damn it. It's always bad I got the goat's cheese bag. Back demon. I try and burn it off on the big fella, but the flares just really are more like a counter. Oh, our health is almost gone. Wake is doomed. Oh, hang on, got a flashbang. Whee! We got him. Right, are we fully reloaded? Let's get the shotgun out. Or the hunting rifle even. Of course we couldn't just go around there. Actually, why the hell would you build a bridge there when this is really a perfectly serviceable path going around here? Wasting the budget. Oh, not that way. What's that, bloody humans, he says. Okay, down we go. I'm just thinking as well, just on a side note, when I see buildings like this, reminds me of the Blair Witch game games from the early 2000s. There was 3 games, and I have them all on CD-ROM. And I definitely want to see if I only played a little bit of them. I never finished any of them. My computer at the time wouldn't run them properly. And obviously my computer's a lot better now than what it was in 1999. So I would like to get them running, and we'll give them a go. I don't really know that much about them. I had a little play and a run around on them, but they're kind of like closer to me like point and click series that we do. That's what I would class them as we're like playing through. But there was, as I say, there was three games. One of them you were kind of like a sort of an FBI type agent. The other one, or one of them, you were kind of, I think it was like a Civil War kind of era. Bugger. But I can't remember exactly. It's so long. Bugger. Definitely got no flashbangs left. Oh yeah, we've got one flashbang. Oh, it doesn't matter, we're dead. Do you have any funny or interesting chocolate-related stories? Yes, that is definitely a question that should have been directed to Happy Cat Lady. What's on the cake agenda for this week, Happy Cat? Oh, you can see where the floor's all ready glitched out. Try to see if I can... Where's the hitbox? No chance. I thought just maybes. Oh, there's still quite a few of them there. Big gun. Ooh, that was a flashbang. I thought it was a flare. Well, it does the same job. Pick up that. Don't know what I'm doing cake-wise. I need to... I've got all those different cookbooks, which are like, you know, things like Assassin's Creed cookbook and like various Star Trek ones and stuff like that. We should go through and have a look, because one thing I'd like to do as well is we will do a real life cooking. I don't know if I can cover all the kitchen with mustard. I'll have to discuss that with certain other residents here. But we'll maybe just pick something out of one of those, and even if it's just like 45 minutes or something, we'll set the camera up in the kitchen and we'll do something daft.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Well, you have a good night there, Mr. Smith, and thank you as well, Mr. Smith, for the raid as well there tonight. You behave yourself, and yes, indeed, it's mandatory attendance. Mandatory attendance for everybody on Friday for Mass Effect. I really hope you guys are enjoying the stories of Mass Effect, as it is my absolute favourite game series. But you have a good night there, Mr. Smith.
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
I would say behave yourself, but you know, this is Mr. Smith we're talking about.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned.
There we go. Was it chocolate chip with peanut butter cookies? Is that what we're making next? I'm just standing by on the mute button for a moment because we will be entering into, because this is the end of the episode, and there's copyrighted music about to play. Unless they've removed it in an update, I have no idea. We shall find out. I think I need to mute it when we see him at the typewriter. If memory serves. There you go, I've just muted it. Pulled out with a drink. And yep, yeah, the copyrighted music is starting now. End of episode 3.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up.
Oh, I knew I forgot to get rid of that bollocks.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't
Sedative?
You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another...
I felt...
Okay, this is the start of that next bit there. So we're going to go to the main menu. I'm going to tag a highlight so that it's easier for me to do the chapters. And what we're going to do now is we are going to now jump in and have a quick whiz around. Chapter 3. Okay, so it's broken into 2 sections.
Previously on Alan Wake.
We'll skip those.
How the hell did she get her...
And that.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
Now we will have to quickly as possible get through this zone, but we'll use this moment to explore this place here. Actually, can we just zoom out here a little bit? I think we drove past this section in part of another. Right, there's the town over there. So she must have to get that woman. She must have to get that little ferry over every day to get to work. Oh, textures aren't popping in.
And get this, most of this stuff takes...
Oh, wait for these textures now to come back. Well, have a good night there, JD. Thank you again for coming in and joining. Oh, one thing as well there, JD. Right, we've got the frazzles. We've got the hula hoops. I'm going to pick up some tablet for you, which is like a sugary treat thing tomorrow. Is there anything else in the UK that you would like? Have a little think and see if there's anything else from the UK for your frazzled care package. But you have a good night there, JD, and behave yourself. I thought that said something else there for a second. Anti-rust. We'll have a quick whiz around, though, as I said. We'll have a quick whiz around all these things here and see what we can see inside of each of these. Randy's dogs open, and of course we had a little look at this thing here. With a bit of luck, I'll try. My goal is I would like, if possible, to get it in the post to you on Monday, because you know how long it takes. It takes usually about a full month before like a package gets over to you. So we'll try and try and get out to you in time. Oh, there's a little man sitting in the windows of these. Because we've got to restock you on the frazzles. can we take a look in her place, or is it? No, it is all here. It is all here. Return to sender. An Alex Casey thriller. It's empty. So the cups are already on the ground for the very end. So, because obviously the other bit's like a pre-recorded cutscene. Got some little postcards. Anything on the counter? Cooking with corn. 72 tasty recipes. Anything in the cupboards? Oh, there is actual shelves in the cupboard, though. I know, 72. It's amazing, tiramisu. Oh, hang on. How much of the toaster is real? We can see. That's actually quite good. They actually went to the effort of putting the elements in the toaster. And the guide rails all the way down. It's a total lie there. There's like 4 things you can do with corn, and that's it. Yep, that's it. Well, it depends. It depends on what they're doing with the corn. As corn is used now for other purposes online to bypass sensors. Okay, so there's nothing in here in this side of the apartment or inside of a thing. Oh, there's an old coffee machine. Oh no, it's just because the texture's on the interior. Eyebrows raised. But yeah, we have an outside wall here on the inside. It's just like mirrored. Oh no, it's just actually it's a big plate, so they just to make it look narrow. And then I suppose in some places it's larger. Okay, what have we got here in the bedroom? Elephant. That meditate to something. I think all these books are just going to be a copy and paste of the previous ones that we've got. What is that one there? With or witch? The witch inside? Would you reckon that says the witch inside? Not sure. Let's have a little look. So we have this little bit above her bed, and then of course we have. Well, you can actually see where they've been like cut out of magazines. Really creepy. The sudden stop above the bed. Believe in change. Yeah, we saw all these ones in the bigger library selection. Yeah, the snowy hills. Yeah, and you can see here her character is here, waiting to begin the cutscene, where she invites us in. I just can't help myself but do the creepy thing. So she's waiting there to open, all ready to go for the cutscene. Right, let's just have a little bit, just pump the controls a little bit so that we can move around. So I don't think there's anything else in any of these. I think all, oops, bugger. All these other buildings are vacant with the exception of hers. I don't think you can see in any of them. I think all the windows are fairly blanked out. Yeah, you can't see anything in any of these. As if we zoom out a little bit, actually we might be able to see some of the actual level, because some of the level actually plays out here just before it goes dark. Because I think we go down here. Is this maybe it's the path where we kind of start? Maybe it's not. I know that we start the escape relatively close. Yeah, this is the way that we must go. You're trying to work out which directions we go, because eventually we're going from here to the radio tower, which is up there. So let's just try and see what we can see in the daylight before we take a quick spy at this in the nighttime. So yeah, so these are all the vehicles are all in various pieces, waiting to be tossed around and smashed up. So I take it this is the vehicle that gets tossed and rolled as we progress through there. What else have we got loaded? So we must have gone all the way along this path, possibly. Across to there. Because we must be heading for that tower over there. Did we go in here? Yeah, there must have been a radio in here. Obviously the radio, actually no, there it is, actually, it's behind us. So yeah, we can definitely come through here as part of the journey. So you can see like quite how compact the level actually is. Well, the zone that you actually operate in. I'm curious to see what the second act will be though. Once it's daytime, nighttime on that one. Yep. So we're gonna come across here, and we're getting closer to that tower. It's quite difficult to see some of the paths, but I think this must be roughly where we're heading to. Hang on, this is the radio station. Yeah. So this is where the first act ends. When it gets to here. So how close is this to, what's this settlement over here? Oh yeah, because I forgot there's a second stage. We're probably just better off looking at this one in daytime. All right, let's have a little scan here and see what elements are loaded for inside of here. Oh, we can actually see it all. They're just blank rooms because we never go into them. But we can get right into the fella's studio. His character isn't loaded as we're coming through here, though. What's he got in here? Can we see on here? Oh, what have we got? 30k in the hens for tiramisu. At some stage, I will be migrating the hens to Ada 2.0. I'm just trying to, like, purr it off because it's a huge job. Okay, let's just jump down here because the next stage, we come down here for the next stage. Was that you spend yours? How many, like, channel eggs has everybody got? And what's everybody saving for in amongst all the channel eggs? Okay, this as well was the rail yard that we... So there's not much in there. Is there anything in the rail yard we can take a spy at? 51.6k. Yeah, when we're in here, this is where there's some boxes here and they kind of explode out, but obviously those entities aren't here. Ooh, the water. Are you saving for a scarf? I need to get a fresh photo of the scarves to see what ones are actually still available because there was quite a few from the old photo that have gone. So I need to get a fresh photo of all the scarves together for everyone to see what's there. You know, you have to save up whatever the difference is, and by then it'll probably be time to post you and everyone else out the Christmas cards, so I can always do it in one shipment. But this bit here is where we fought the diggery thing. I don't quite know what that particular tool is called, but it was like a big diggery thing, and this is where we get the car. There shouldn't be anything in here because, yeah, these are just copy and paste buildings. Nothing to fill them up with. Is there anything inside of here? Nah, not even internal textures on those ones there. But yeah, when we get to here, this is where we get in the car. And I'm just curious. I'm going to follow this road for a minute. No. Sorry. I was just wondering whether or not that Act 2 might have been immediately here. But I'm not certain where Act 2 is. I think it's inside of a cutscene that it loads up the next zone, so those textures probably aren't even here. But this is Act 1 in daylight at least. It gives us a better chance of seeing it than when we look at it at night. But if I just zoom out of here, how big a zone is this contained in? Is that the... Yeah, that's where we arrive. So this entire level, Act 1, is just contained inside of that mountain range there. You know, out of this massive open world. There's the town over there. So what you see there in frame is pretty much what this ever, and just as before, the way that they make it so lengthy is because you are zigzagging back and forth within this sealed zone. You constantly, some of the sections are so close to one another, but obviously when it's pitch black, you don't really notice it, that you're just zigzagging back and forth across the thing. Okay, let's just have a quick 2-second look at this in the dark. I don't think there's much point in actually exploring this one in the dark. Oh, you can't park that there. Because we've pretty much done it in the daylight. I might have to send you some Canadian goodies. I just feed them all at the chocolate thief. What did she ask you? What are some collaborations, partnerships between scientists around the world? Consider research at the. She's back on the LHC again. I don't know. What are? I'm wondering if this fella might be broken. Yeah, I think we broke the level. Yeah, he's not budging, is he? He be broken. Alright, we'll jump over to Act 2, because we've seen that level, and we've seen it where we can actually see it in the daylight. So let's go now to Episode 3, Act 2. Okay.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Just so curious, I'm just going to pull out from where we are to see if we can see. Let's see, we were heading in that kind of direction. Where is the town in relation to where we are? I think that is the entity for the town over there. That's just in a bit. No, it's not. Hang on, where's that? Oh, it's Cauldron Lake. I've got myself turned around a bit here. Hang on, let's just bring back the wake. I'm just trying to see if I can see where the caravan thing was, the trailer park where we just were. In relation to there, what's that? That's not it. Evening Easy and welcome in. We're currently on Alan Wake episode 3, although we've technically finished the story and now we're doing the behind the scenes segment. Where we're exploring the second act of episode 3. Yep. I couldn't remember which bloody episode it was then. Okay, let's just follow this road down then and let's have a... Ooh, bugger. Let's try that again. You've got to make sure you get the right combination of triggers to manage the speed. Okay, so this is one of the bits where we pulled up. Actually, this is the bit where we went underneath to get round here, and there was a shack where we got this other car, then we instantly fell off the cliff because we went the wrong way. What mischief you been getting yourself up to? Have you had your hand amputated yet? Or have you had any word back? I think he said it was the 17th, so you still got, is it 10 more days until your next appointment there, Easy? See, can we just slide through there? Just try to slow it down a little bit. Up inside the box. Yeah, that sound there that flew past, that was kind of like what happened with us when we got into this car. Okay, let's continue on down the road here. So we got through there, and then we carried on down this road. Yes, 17 for your next one there. Ah, here we go. This was where there was a little radio here that we interacted with. And then we come down here into the the depot for the silver mine. Well, yeah, it was a silver mine, wasn't it? So let's have a little spy here inside of these buildings, because some of these we had access to. Oh, that's a bit of a... Slow down. Yeah, so I think we actually jumped kind of down there, didn't we? Let's have a little look down here. So yeah, so that's where we arrived, next to where this tractor was, where we first came in. And these are all the different... actually, we'll have a better look at the museum stands here, because we never really looked at them before as we were ploughing through the level. But we go in here, and this is where Wake waited for the day. Well, it actually waited up here. But we get a little bit of a better look inside of here. Inside the coal chutes. And then when the level opened up, we went through here. There's not a hatch here because the entity isn't loaded for it. And then we battled our way through these various things. Oh, you're finally going to do your schoolwork. What is the 3 projects that you're doing, Tiramisu? And how quickly are you going to be rearranging ChatGPT to do them for you? Okay, so once we got up these steps, because we had to get our way through here, and that pops us into this building where we had that big fight. Well, they all just kept on coming out. Just try and get the camera to turn around a smidge. Just something this essay is nothing important then. Phone in sick. I'll write you a note. It'll be fine. Okay, which way? Oh, bugger. Right, we came out of the back of here. Drink a monster and have a coffee so you blast through them. Yeah. This is the bit here where we got the extra flares as we went through, though. And let's take a spy, because this is quite a lengthy level, this one. At least we can look at these elements in daytime, though. So yes, we fought our way through here. I think this is probably a bonus area, but we kind of like skipped over that there. But yeah, you stay out of trouble there, Tiramisu, and thank you again for coming in there. I think we shouldn't be awfully long this evening. We're going to go through these bits. Oh, I've never even seen this. I suppose in the dark it's quite difficult to see, but there is a bit on the level where you're actually here, and you have you can choose which way around the lake we went. We went this way to go up towards the back there, but I don't think I've ever noticed this here in the water, the big cranny type thing. So can we have a little close look there? Is there any details in the cab? You get like a little bit in there. If I just go below the waterline, what have we got? See, I don't think I've seen that one before, but is it when you're coming around here in the dark and you've got the beasties crawling all over you? What's this? An edit? Well, right. I'll go for it again. The Alan Wake game. It's the game itself as you play it. Like now, the way it's been presented to us is in It's in episodes, and each episode is like tied in a particular area. And what we do is we've played through the level as intended, and now we've returned to the level because the game was originally devised as an open world game. So the entire game, every single level that you do, is all here and it's all accessible. However, because it's not necessary for like memory, the only certain like entities are like loaded. So like so these buildings here, we can see them here because they're supposed to be here for this particular level that we're playing. But if we go to like so the town that you can just see over there, I don't want to get to a bit to find that, but just where you can see like just in the center where there's like kind of like blacked out bit that looks rather odd. That's where the town is of Bright Falls, and those empty squares are where the houses sit. But obviously the houses aren't. Well, sometimes they will load, but probably won't load in this case. And you can like move around them. So what I've done here is I've loaded us into the developers mode of the game, which gives us the chance to like step out, so we can have a little rummage around and explore the levels the way they weren't supposed to. The way you would never normally see them. It's quite handy because there's these little televisions that you look at every now and again, and trying to get an angle with like the characters like third person view. But we've been able to do this. Oh bugger. It's a real pain to manipulate the triggers for the speed. You can get right up to it so we can see it, and plus, like, we're able to read like posters and like the books on the shelves and all that. We're able to like look at all the details of all the levels that we've played so far. So the format we're doing for this, which is our second playthrough of Alan Wake, is we're playing the episode as intended, and then we're jumping through and having a look at what it looks like outside of it. So there's something going on here. All right, there's a big light there. So yeah, that must be a checkpoint. When we as we pass through here, just pump the controls and get a little bit closer. So yeah, so here, yeah, we went around, and then I remember because we fought our way over that bridge. Was there another tunnel around here? I don't think there was. Have a little spy. I don't think there's anything inside of these buildings. I think they're just shells. Yeah, most of these are just shells. I'm just trying to very carefully, because the controls are very twitchy, get us through. So this will be the bit where we fought the, or at least coming up on maybe is where we fought the. No, maybe it's further down here. This is where we fought the locomotive, and the train got tossed at us. Yeah, because we went around the back of there, and then it sat here. But obviously, it's not sat here because we're not close enough to be able to see it, so it's not loaded into memory. Yeah, and then we came through here, and I think there's a Night Springs television on here, but same again, it's not here because we're not close enough to it to load. Yeah, and then we start going up here because this is where we started to get into where the mine is. Yes, we would have come across here all the way up there. There would have been a little bridge there, but I think we're too far away to see it. Does that mean the cave must be somewhere around here? Yeah, there it is. So yeah, so once we get through like all the various scaffoldings and the like, we come through here, and we actually, what's the shape of the mines if we go underneath? So this is the mines that we fought our way through before. I think this bit where we are right now, this is a bonus bit. I think this is where there's a collectible hidden, because down here, I don't think you're supposed. It's like out of the way to get down there. But obviously, we're not going for collectibles in this playthrough. It's not necessary for. Right, let's just try and see if I can narrow us down, get us angled into there, so that I can track where we're going through the caves. Of course, with no torch, it's a bit difficult to fully see where we're going. So I think this must be. Oh, maybe it's not. I'm trying to work out which bit is the bit where we had the fight, but maybe it was in this next section. We get through there. Now, this will be. Yeah, this is the bit with the crane that we went through. That means if I go straight up from here, yep, there's the box. And the crane, as we discovered before, the ropes are on a solid entity. What's that? I wonder if that's like the keys to the universe or something like that. A secret message. It's glowing in the dark. Okay, which way did we come out of here, though? Once we finally got through this bit here. So we raised up that there, and as we discovered that the ropes are actually solid as they go up. So actually there should be another building somewhere around here. We came out of here, we went up there, and then yeah, this is the rope thing. So yeah, we took the rope thing across here, and then we went higher up the hill. What have we got here? Well, can we see anything on those milk cartons? Get the milk cartons. Much easier when we get the opportunity to see this in daylight as well. Yeah, there. Yeah, of course, there was the bridge, and that's where we got swarmed temporarily. And we should get to the building over here that the roof caves in. So the roof itself is currently missing. I'll say it again because we're not close enough to be able to see it. Anything else underneath here, maybe? Yeah, so we come in through the basement bit. Nothing much underneath there. Let's try and work out which way we went after that. Because eventually we come around onto... Ah, there it is, there it is. So yeah, so once we got through this building here, this is where we went down the hill. And I think this was where the chapter ended, because this is you back on Cauldron Lake. So when we were here, this is where we could hear the voice of the person shouting that he didn't actually really have a wife. As we jumped off the edge. Actually, can we see the crazy asylum? If this is Cauldron Lake, I think this is Cauldron Lake. Let's just zoom out a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now these textures might pop in if we just give them a moment. Because we are technically within viewing distance of it. But the asylum might not pop in. I don't think they're going to pop in. But as I was saying, because elements aren't loaded, you get these like holes in the ground. So that means if we're here, the town should be over here. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to load because they're completely unnecessary for this bit of the mission. Wait for those textures to load back in.
Little by little, without realizing
it. Okay. Well, that is the level and a little bit of behind the scenes explore of Chapter 3. Oh, let's pop that down there for a minute. And let's close that and open this. So once again, thank you everybody for coming in. Tomorrow is Mandatory Mass Effect, and we are going to be doing the Shadow Broker DLC. We'll do the whole DLC in one go. I'm sure it's explained in like 5 different sections. But once again, Mr. Penguin and Mr. Johnny, thank you both for the for the subs this evening there, and Mr. Smith, thank you for the raid as well there. As I said, we are back with Mass Effect tomorrow. We'll be continuing New Vegas on Saturday. Return to Hogwarts on Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. I know technically we're not doing any story missions. We're going to be basically exploring the world and getting those last couple of things that we need. It's the combat one. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do the combat ones. Ooh, I need to put the controller profile on my Elite controller because I've got a separate controller profile for Hogwarts. Must do that after Mass Effect, because I'll have to take the Mass Effect profile off, put Hogwarts on, because I still need the Fallout profile for Saturday. I need to get the Elite Series 2, because that one can hold 3 profiles. Technically 4, because it has a default as well. I have bought 2 Elite 2 controllers, sent both of them back because they're both defective, which is why I haven't forked out another 130 quid for another one. But once again, thank you everybody for coming along there tonight, and once again, thank you for the 2 subs there as well there tonight, mate. At least one of you's got the blue chicken. Okay, let's press some buttons here and let's see who is on that we can go and harass. Let's have a spy. I tell you what, let's go and see. Let's go and see this guy here. He's a bit of a mental case from what I've heard. But you know, we'll jump over and we'll go and see him. He's not altogether there. You know, there's something a bit funny about this lad. He loves me really. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.